What up, Internet? I'm Young Guru, and welcome back to the continuation of Metroid Mayhem with Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. This game came out a few years after the original Metroid Prime, which I just completed. Go back and check that out if you want to update yourself on the story, but essentially, Samus left Talon 4 with her Phazon suit rising from the grave. Let's go single player. How do I delete you? Get rid of this. Yes. As we can see, my other save file, 82, 20 hours, 100% 14 hours. I'm hoping this new game will go even quicker. Let me get back real quick. Let's get to options. Multiplayer. Don't even know about multiplayer. Visor. Hint system is off. Opacity on the visor, again, down to 50. Helmet opacity, 100. HUD lag, we'll leave that on. Display. Stretch that screen. So we're playing widescreen. Controls, none of that. Sound. Let us get music up. Sound is in stereo. Boom. Okay, let's start a single player game. Again, with this one, we're going for 100% of the items and as close to 100% of the scans as possible. Mission file 02546. 8 days ago, contact with Galactic Federation Trooper Squad Bravo was lost. Contract agreement. Locate Federation troopers and render assistance. Data confirmation, last transmission received from a rogue planet located in the Dasha region called Aether. Uploading last known coordinates now. So Metroid Prime 2. I don't know nearly as well as Metroid Prime, but I've beaten it a few times, as we can see from the save data. This game, unlike the original Metroid Prime, does not allow for nearly as much sequence breaking, especially if you're going for 100% of the items. Mainly because it uses a key system where essentially you have to get the purple key to open purple doors, and so on and so forth. So we won't be doing too much sequence breaking. There might be a few areas where I try to, only if it makes logical sense in beating the game quickly. And most of the other Metroids, when you sequence break, it doesn't take you out of the way. It actually improves your time significantly if you're going for all the items. In this game, not so much. Most of the breaks are only for beating the game quickly, but not getting all the items. And look at Samus's new ship. Upgrade, potentially, maybe? I mean, it's got the smashing ability, the Hulk smash. And with that classic music, we begin Metroid Prime Echoes. Somersault. Boom, right out the gate. New scan visor. Blue things are unscanned. And do not go in the logbook as far as I know. Houses a power grid. Unit is offline. They turn green once you scan them. Boop. Another. Red is a little more key and sometimes represents logbook items. We can't actually interact with this yet. We don't have the beam. Boom. New ship. As always, scan the ship. New research. Hunter-class gunship is one of a kind. Its distinct hull lines marking it to friend and foe alike. Custom built for you by the Federation shipyards at Alias 3. It contains a mobile energy recharge system and micro factories designed to produce ammunition. A sophisticated onboard computer stores mission data collected in the field for future reference. And we got one of these bad boys. Whoop. Boom. Liquid sack. Holding up the doors. Boop. Boop. Yeah, so real quickly, let's look at this options menu. We got our inventory. Whoa. Let's get through here. Basically, they're orange if you haven't looked at them yet, so I'm going to clear out all our inventories. Suit expansions, missiles. You see, it's a somewhat unwieldy system, as it's not in list form, but in rotatable lines. It kind of looks cool, but at the same time, it's a disaster. Space jump boots right out the gate. Don't worry, though, we'll be losing all of these. Come on, you can't start a game like this with all your powers. Though I think we get... I mean, we don't have power bombs, but we start out with a lot of the equipment we had in the last game. Good. No orange. 0 scans in the top left, 0 items in the top right. Oop, get rid of that. And here we go. Blue doors. Everybody has the same types of doors. We got this fauna here. Well, what do you say? Complete durable platform, adopted for low light. Presence of a container suggests that it was placed here for decorations. So here, as I talked about, the key system. Let's interact with this door. Unable to interface with door. Cannot translate alien text. To access the door controls, you will need to update your translator files. So that's this purple spinny thing right here. I think it's purple, green, and orange, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll be getting those as we journey through. Oh, a lot of blue in here. Just item boxes, aplenty. Ventilation systems. We got a door system. New research. So I'm going to be hitting start when I get my researches. This way, it should mark them off. Let's do a quick check. Yeah, my logbook is not orange. So that's a way to... If you don't hit start, it won't actually check it off in your logbook. So what does that say? All these dead creatures, just like in the last game when in the derelict ship, they've all died by various reasons. Oop, this door just opened. So the world of Aether, unlike Talon 4, is much more, I guess, mechanical as opposed to natural-based, as the Chozos were running things. So slightly different look and feel to the doors and equipment. We have the big old door here. Bam. That thing's sturdy. That thing is scratched up, too. Somewhere right in there. Let's open this bad boy up. Boom. That is substantial. We got these communication systems online. Interference from a storm system. Security gate. All gates remain intact. So just like the last Metroid Prime, I will be reading most of the lore data entries completely, but the other ones, if they're less interesting, I'll be skipping right over them. Essentially, we're in the middle of a storm that is ravaging all communication systems. Another interesting thing, the map system in this game, let's see, here, looks to be a dead end. But you don't get the map for the entire world. You get it for sections of the area that you're in. So this is what, Temple Grounds. We have some of the Temple Grounds map, where in Prime you would get all of, say, the Chozo ruins at once. Casualty reports 3 troopers lost at Gate A1. Boop. Oh, what in the... Eesh. That's dark. Boom. All strung up. What is this bad boy? New creature. Logbook creatures, Aether, ground, tunnel prowlers, worker splinter. You can see there, we got the one worker splinter, filled up half of the tunnel prowlers, so there's probably only one more of those. The worker splinter is bred for service, not combat. Whoop, get away from here. These little dudes, they are savaging the bodies of our Galactic Federation friends. So we're going to get rid of these out of respect. Boom, boom, boom. Look at this guy reaching up for this panel. New lore. This is one of the trooper logs. There's something wrong with the lock systems in this section. They've failed twice, locking us out until someone came along to let us in. If it happens again while we're playing bait for those things, well, at least we'll go out fighting instead of hiding in the control area. So this game, unlike Metroid Prime, has a lot more lore categories than just kind of the 3 that were in the last game. I don't like this plan. This hive is a small portion of a larger network. There may be dozens of hive systems like this across the planet, and they may all be linked. Destroying this one may buy us time, but it may also provoke the other hives into attacking. Oop, let's get underneath this door. This is the same type of door that we just came through. From the other side, you can see this huge, massive piston holding it back. Boom. Galactic Federation trooper killed. Enemy movement analysis complete. Cannot block the enemies. Multiple areas all on full alert. Boom, boost ball. Bombs. What? You're just hanging up there. Splinter source termination, blunt trauma. From the attacking of the Galactic Federation forces. Boom. New research. Oh, darn it. Into the logbook. Research, mechanisms, systems, bomb slot. Look at that. Sent off. Bam. Similar to the other game. Pop a bomb to hop into the bomb slot. And this panel now back online. That other guy was desperately trying to hit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, zombie Galactic Federation forces. What are you? Oh boy. New creature log. Possessed by some force. Why are you blue? What happened to you? Oh, offline. Controls are mainly the same as the last game. Use your right bumper to aim up and down. Left stick to turn and walk forward. So we'll be learning more about what oh god. That is just the worst. What exactly is possessing them shortly before the end of this episode. No, I want to scan this energy unit. Do you research or no? Ah, you're not research. Okay, I don't have to scan any of those. Let's blow up these boxes. Get some... Ah, I'm full up again. Never mind. Oop, roll under. Door locks. A little different than what was on the last planet, Talon 4. Security panel online. Gate control restored. Okay, so everything shattered visor and all. They don't care about the hazardous environment around them. Let's lock onto the actual enemy. Oop. Yeah, going on in here. Is there a door back there? No, there's not. So this game is brutal. It gives you the space jump to start the game, which Metroid Prime 1 did not, and then it takes it away from you eventually. Door locked? It's kind of foggy in here. Who in the world is that? It's my doppelganger. Dark Samus. Flying through a mysterious force field of sorts. Unknown dimensional anomaly. Anomaly seems to be a dimensional rift. Target destination unknown. Look at this big old creature over here. Good lord. Let's go through it. Oh. Warping through. So the game doesn't, at least not yet, doesn't attribute that Dark Samus to the Phazon suit Samus that appeared at the end of Metroid Prime, but at least right now it is hinting at it tremendously with Samus, Dark Samus going for that Phazon in a big way. And she/it, I don't know what Dark Samus is. It wants nothing to do with us. Just get us out of here. Dark Samus also has the special ability to float, to Nosferatu around, which is kind of awesome. Oh boy, this is bad for Samus. Back through. Away from those giant creatures. Oh, Samus has a hangover. And there we have it. Our equipment is mostly gone. You gotta get that Deus Ex Machina in here. Reset everything. Nope, can't go through there yet. And we can't get through this door. But wait. There we go. So we lost our bombs, our double jump, our boost ball, our missiles. Just a, oh god. It's a whole bunch of stuff. We do keep our charge beam though. They don't make you go back and get that, which is quite nice. Because the tractor beam ability of it is pretty essential. And I think the hard mode is the same as in the last Metroid. Enemies are stronger. Samus hits weaker. Save station. And nothing else. You don't get fewer items. It's not Metroid Fusion or Metroid Zero Mission, where they totally ruin you with half as many items. And just like the last Metroid Prime, hard mode really has a much bigger impact at the start of the game when you have one energy tank. As you start getting more, look at this mechanical elevator going up. As you start getting more and more health, it's less and less of a problem. Purple door, unable to interface. Once again, pop. Okay, let's see if I can Let's look at you. Heavy transport, great. Galactic Federation, great. New research. Bridge is durable but often locks in place. I like this. The scan visor is useful in gathering information. Thank you, game. Okay, can I scan these sacks in the distance? Yes, I can. New research. Splinters will enter their protective cocoons when tired. Let's hit this thing up. And get this crate out the way. Another purple door. This one seems like you could skip over it. I'm not going to. Because I really don't know how to progress through this game without kind of following the critical path. Okay. This little creepy crawler. New creature. Cousins of the dimensional shifting Krayley. The green Krayley spends its days roaming in search of food. That seems somewhat like a meaningless life. Ah! Where you at, little dudes? No. Man, you really got to lock on with this scan visor. New creature. When it isn't hunting, a splinter will secrete a protective cocoon. Just like the last enemies that were stringing up the Space Marines, these are similar in size, but they are aggressive and attack you. Where the other ones just kind of putz around. Without a concern in the world. Let's scan. Bridge locking system. Also, let's get told that this door won't open for us. Boom, unable to interface. Pop. Pop. These... No, these flyers aren't anything interactable. Oop, jump. Another piece of trooper log lore. I think Haley's losing it. He talks to himself all the time, and he won't sleep. He almost shot me on watch the other night. I think he thought I was one of those things. I talked to the doc about taking him off the line, and he told me we need all the help we can get. That's true, but if he goes berserk and kills a bunch of us, that won't be very helpful. About halfway through the Troop 2 logs. And out the other side we come. Another one of these immovable objects. Temple grounds. Ah, there's our block. Moving about. Let's move forward. Again with the purple door that we can't interact with. Let's just forget about these enemies. Oh, scan. System online. Oh, come on. It broke. Cheap piece of equipment. Love the look of that fraying going on here. Pop. Down you fall. I think later on in the game, if I'm not mistaken, we come back with like a power bomb or something and break that thing wide open. New research. Denzizium. Like Bendezium, but Denzizium. Oh, another one. It's kind of interesting. And a secure gate locking mechanism. Drop one side. Lift the other. Oh, and these little dudes coming out. You'll see, I don't know if we didn't notice it, eventually we'll be able to jump over instead of interacting with this locking mechanism. Pulling a Resident Evil here and just ignoring the enemies that I don't want to fight. New lore. We'll be making our stand here. The engineer tells me there's no way we'll get the ship's engines online, and atmospheric interference is scrambling our distress beacon. If anyone reads this, know that we did our duty and fought well. This is not boding well. Yep. Automatic distress beacon launched. That shifting atmospheric color, purple and green and blue. It's not going to work. Did that door open? Yes, it did. Through we go. Oh no. Oh, it's defense beacon. It was shooting the enemies. No, I did not want to scan that. I wanted to scan, yes, the door as well. Nope. There we go. New creature. Growler class turret. Just shooting anything that comes its way. We can't get through the door, but we can zoom around the other side. Door's open. What's this new lore tell us? Sergeant Private Class, SPC? I don't know. Angseth. This is ridiculous. I can outshoot half the men here, and I'm stuck on monitor duty. I didn't join up to stare at a hollow screen. This wouldn't happen to Samus Aran. She'd be out there taking care of business, not pushing buttons and sending reports. That is correct. But that's also the other thing that's correct is that Samus is going to take out this entire horde of creatures that apparently is devastating your entire platoon. Which is why I'm a baller. I'm a shot caller. Prime 2 definitely steps up the cinematics compared to Prime 1. Definitely going for more of a story. Decacycle 714 to Final Report GFMC Task Force Heracus. While on patrol in the Dasha system, we engaged an unknown space pirate frigate. The enemy frigate was crippled and it crashed on the planet Aether. We followed the pirates, but our ship was damaged by a storm as we entered Aether's atmosphere. Look at those Marines go. The forward team, and then the command team. Heavy magnetic activity during the storm disabled our distress signals. Upon landing, we split into 2 units, one to set up an ops, and another to, I don't know, each unit was doing fine, no problems. Until they appeared. Some of that text is really flying by. I think that is going to be the only bit of voice acting in the entire game. 2004, though. That's early for voice acting. At least I think it is. When did Final Fantasy X come out? Oh man, that is an infestation. I don't know if that's him recording the log or what. Because the spaceship is still here. He didn't self-destruct it or anything. Let's see, what do we got here? Data terminal is inactive. Let's get some lore going on here. We're going to get a bunch. Captain Exeter. I'm beginning to think it was a real bad idea going down there. Reeves is right. That hive is just one of many. It's stupid to stir a hornet's nest, especially if you plan on sleeping under it. That's wise advice. We'll come back to that giant box. Man, I hope that is the only breeding ground for these things. If there's more, we're in big trouble. We had a hard enough time taking that one out of commission. I almost ran out of ammo. I never run out of ammo. New research. The ship. And her class is a state-of-the-art warship. But not bad at all. I hear them. Everywhere. They're coming. Can't sleep ever. They'll eat me. Eat. The Haley. The one the other guy was complaining about that was going nuts. Itchy, itchy, scratchy, scratchy. All that stuff. Bruta lost the bet, so he switched watch duty with me. I figure this section is nice and safe and boring, which suits me just fine. Let those other pugs guard the hot zone. Hold on. Hey, wait, halt! No! Help! Oh boy. He's got to regret switching with that guy. The Sarge says those splinters remind him of some killer bug he saw on another planet once. All I know is the things are fast and take a lot to drop. Pretty soon we'll have to go to bayonets. Everyone's low on ammo, even Brody. He's the stingiest grunt I know. Let's go up in the ship. Boo! Tech medic trooper. We got on the edge. Squad leader. Smythe. Trooper, trooper, trooper. Trooper, trooper, trooper. Starship troopers. Comms trooper tech. Medical officer. Trooper science gunner. Trooper engineer trooper. And the names here, Bennett, Sanj, Vonda, and all those other ones. I do believe we're going to get logbook entries for each and every one of them. Open that door. Get that map. So this will be kind of a showing what I was talking about earlier, how you get sectional maps instead of maps of entire areas. Let's see, now this is where that old map ended. And now we got this whole other bit of data. Yeah, this is where we landed. Came through here. Bloop, 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 bloop. Now we're going to continue forth. Oh, God. What's in this big old box? Galactic Federation Ordnance Crate. Pop, pop, pop. Missile launcher. We're back. Pretty much every Metroid game, the missile launcher is one of the first items you're going to get. Oh, what are you? Oh, come on. Nope, nope, nope. New creature. Dark Splinter. From Dark Aether as opposed to regular Aether. So we'll see these ones taking a lot more damage. That is 3 charge shots. 4, so they're about twice as strong. Apparently missiles just not that accurate in this game. As with the last Metroid, I think you can do quick missile firing by alternating. Let's see. Oh no, they definitely got rid of that. Okay, so none of this shooting your beam to quickly fire missiles. Another locked door there, green this time. So let us advance. Oh yeah, that's what's going to be up here. 2 more chairs to scan. Captain Exeter, commanding officer. And Commander K. Starling, pilot. I assume that's what CDR is. It could be something completely different. Who knows? Damage piece of powered art. Unlikely that it's going to be repowered. Who's this guy up here? Scan you. Boom, 100% of Force 1, almost all of the trooper logs. Last night at Chow, Angseth starts talking about some bounty hunter and how she blew up a planet full of space pirates. I told her I didn't believe in fairy tales like that, and she took it personal. I just find it hard to believe that one person took out an entire space pirate base. That's all. But if she wants to believe in this Samus, or Bigfoot, or Santa Claus, she can. Oh, wow. Go back and watch my Let's Plays. You'll see what I've done. You'll see what I'm all about. Oh, actually, let's scan this thing before. Kinetic orb cannon is unclear. We will find that out in 3, 2, 1. I started the countdown too soon. That's a shame. Look at that subwoofer. Let's launch into the woofer. Bunk. Jump. Nope. I want to scan you. Flash shield on the door blocking access. Also, what's around this way? Oh yeah, yellow doors. That's going to be a power bomb door. So, come back to that later. Let's get that. Going on here. Control system. No way to interface with it though. Boom. All of the trooper logs complete. I'm the only one left. Managed to get out of the hive, but when I got to the ship, everyone was gone. Dead. I'm heading for that alien building we saw earlier. Maybe someone could help me there. Wait, something's moving down there. Hello? Also, like the last one, we're on the Sacred Bridge. GFMC compound. You can see the name of each area as you go about. Only areas that you've been to, I guess. Let's get down here. Oh, come on. Where are we at? The War Wasp makes a reappearance from Talon Force, so this must be just a basic life form on every planet. Where'd you go? Come here. You're done. Storage crates. And powered kinetic orb. And away we go. Come on. War Wasp Hive, just like in the last game. Pop it with a missile to get rid of it completely, forever and ever. Ain't going on here. Structural analysis. It is cracked. Hit it with a missile. Still not quite done. These access panels that are like tucked away to the side, somewhat easy to just kind of wander about an area, not noticing that that is there. Should be somewhat annoying. Oh yeah, spent War Wasp 5. We can do that. Let's get up in here. The metal gate. I also find it curious that every civilization has little tiny orb-like control systems. Boom. Target has been dead for 8 cycles. Trace amounts of unknown chemical present in target. It has an effect similar to mummification on dead biomatter. Further analysis required to determine chemicals' effect on living biomatter. Look at this big old creature. Yeah, a little... Oh. Kinda see the face. 2 ears. Not looking too good, though. Little beat up. Boop. Elevator. That elevator looks a little bit more like the Chozo elevators from the last game. Bunch of scans of these creatures that have been dead for a while, similar to the space pirates on the derelict spaceship. Let's see if I can get this. Okay, we're not going to get those flyers. We'll get that later. Mechanical analysis complete. Device is part of a compromised security system. Cables. Active power system cables. Energy flows from prime generator to auxiliary system. Boop. And eventually, is it Denzizium probably? Telluric alloy. Nope. Okay. Eventually we'll be able to get to the other side of this bubble. Let's hop in here. Get our energy for what's to come. Hop back out. That'll be a shortcut for later on in the game. What do you got going on here? Unable to scan. It is scrambled. Uh-oh. These little guys. Oh, we got our first orange door as well. Orange, yellow, I'm not. We'll have to wait a while to figure out exactly what color that is. So these little creatures are kind of annoying because they fall underneath. You got to look down to actually scan on or lock on them, which gets a wee bit annoying. Or at least have enough distance to actually grab them. It's like the last Prime game, jumping around a lot. Highly advised. Oh, here's this big one. Alright, this guy is annoying as all get out because he's faster than your lock-on if you're not standing far enough away from him. Splinter war packs are dominated by the largest male. Alpha splinters use their tremendous strength, size, and speed to subdue and kill prey, paving the way for their smaller broodlings. Oh, where'd you go? Ow. Oh, and he's trying to predict where I'm going. Oh, not today, son. So yeah, this is not me losing, like letting go of the lock-on button. It's just the enemy being quick enough that it forces you to lose your lock. I think it's one of the only enemies that does that. Let's get some distance on this thing. There we go, it's transformed. Dark Alpha Splinter Alpha males are the first to be targeted for Darkling possession. Dark Alpha Splinters grow in strength and durability, making them an even greater threat than normal. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this will be significantly slower, but it also hits a lot harder. So if it does hit you, you're in for a world of hurt. But you don't lose your lock-on with it, so it just makes it all the better. Which is why I spent all my missiles on that first round, because I can avoid being hit by this one. The other one, a little harder to avoid being hit by. Oh. Whoop. Almost there. A couple more shots. Nope, not today. Probably 2 more shots. Oop. And just a little bit of peppering, and there we go. First quote-unquote boss done. Samus stands over her prey. And what in the glowing orb of light? Let's take a scan on that bad boy. Unknown tech. Very descriptive. Let's walk into it. Let's take it. Oh, where is it going? Boom. Right to the chest. Unknown item acquired. Alien technology has bonded to armor systems. Threat scan complete. No negative impact on suit performance. Ergo, we will just continue on. Also, if you look at this green door, that's where we came from. So, we are forced to go forward. Hibernetic stasis chambers. I'll skip scanning those other doors. No need to do that. Lots of wing-like motifs going on. And through. Come on. Not a fan of the extra accuracy they added to the need for scanning. Or at least it feels like they've added it compared to the last game. Just adds a wee bit of frustration. Scan you. New research energy controllers were built by the Luminoth to regulate Aether's planetary energy. Several wonders are powered by the energy controllers, including a weather control grid and a teleportation system. When Dark Aether was born, it too had energy controllers, all linked to the world's planetary energy. And up above... Oh, never mind. Who is this son of a bee? Do not be afraid. I am Umos, Sentinel of the Luminoth. Please listen and hear of our world's peril. Long ago, a cosmic object fell to our planet Aether, exploding with great force. A rift was torn in time and space, and a strange power flowed over the world. Where once there was one Aether, there were now 2, one of light and one of shadow, each existing in its own dimension. It was the end of peace on Aether, for a new race was born that day on the Dark World, one filled with hate and terrible power. They are the Ing. The Ing are creatures of shadow and darkness, knowing nothing of peace or mercy. For decades we stood against them, yet now lie on the verge of defeat. When Dark Aether was born, our planetary energy was divided, half for our world and half for theirs. Should one world gain control of this energy, the other will perish. Before you arrived, the Ing had stolen a device from us, one that collects planetary energy. With it, they have weakened our planet to the verge of collapse. But fortune smiled upon us this day, for the energy transfer module is now bonded to you. With it, you can help us. Help us restore our world. You're our only hope, Samus. Thank you, Princess Leia. Should we fall, the Ing will look to the stars for new planets to ravage and conquer. Your species could be their next victims. The Ing have taken our energy to 3 temples on Dark Aether. Find these temples and transfer the energy from them to our own. I have updated your map system with the location of another temple. There is knowledge there that can help you on your way. I have also updated your translator module. You can now access devices and doors coded with violet holograms. Many lands are now open to you. Prepare well for your journey. The Ing now know you possess the energy transfer module. They will try to recover it at all costs. Return to me once you have restored the energy to a temple. I will aid you as I can. May the light of Aether shine upon you. Energy fully replenished. Let's scan you, Umos. Subject is Umos, a sentinel of the Luminoth. Scans indicate numerous beneficial abilities, including heightened reflexes, durability, psionics, and flight. Ability to generate and manipulate energy on par with that of the Chozo. Dating scans suggest an age of 2.15 centicycles. Only known active member of the species. Remaining Luminoth locked in protective stasis until crisis is resolved. Okay, so not all the Luminoth are dead. I mean, many are, but the other ones are locked away in those stasis chambers, I guess, in the other room. Chamber holds a collection of several types of energy. Notable types include solar, bio, and geothermal. Unable to measure exact power levels with current scan equipment. Whoa. What? Oh, no. Well, yeah, what happens if I talk to you? The Temple in Agon's Dark Shadow holds what you seek. Return the missing energy before Agon is lost forever to the Ing. Okay. Let's do a little wander, a little look-a-loo around here. Not all that much to see. Okay. I thought there might be something on these walls other than this lore from the Luminoth. I like the symbols they got there. It's kind of a three-dimensional system telling a story. It is told that the Luminoth were not born of Aether, but of the stars. In the early days, we roamed the greatness of the void, bathing in the glorious light of 1,000 stars. We met a vast number of enlightened minds, the Enkren, the Elia, and the Chozo among them. Each of them we found had claimed a homeworld and formed a deep bond with it. In time, we decided to do the same. Okay, so they learned from the Chozo. It's nice to have your own planet. Oh, there's that log, locked away forever. I like to think the Chozo are the biggest ballers of them all. All these other species just kind of following in their footsteps. No walking off that elevator early, I guess. And we're gonna hook to the right. Pathway to Agon. Through here. Oh, electrocution. New creature, the Light Flyer. I did not kill you yet. Is there anything of interest to scan around here? It looks like that's a no. I'm just gonna run past you. Elevator turned on. I remember where this is going to place us. Pop out of here. It's this door we saw earlier. What did that say? Let this gateway forever protect our sacred temple. May you find enlightenment and peace. This is where that crate fell down. significantly earlier in the game. We got these little creep crawlers going on. Oh, oh, okay. We're gonna be killing somebody. We're out of missiles. There we go. Oh, skip over you. Go through here. Energy tank. Delightful. Extra 100 health. Whoa. Y'all are just standing right in that doorway. Charge out. Avoid the enemy. So we need the the dark beam, which we will be getting, I don't know, sometime. Don't really remember how far away we are from it. Once you get the dark beam, you can manipulate those purple crystals. But for now, we can't, so let's open this door. Oh, that actually had text associated with it. Ah, well. I think it said something about beyond this door's Aegon. Ah, new lore. Keybearer lore. Cadre 2, J. Fami's testimony. Final entry of the warrior. Their army swells. Beasts and rogue machines join the ranks of the Horde, all eager to bring death to the Luminoth. The Ing sent these new additions to the industrial site to do battle with me, while they watched from safety. Cowardly mongrels. My only regret in death is that I did not live to see the day of their defeat. May it come soon. So, similar to the artifacts in the last game, we got, this red industrial is linking to this area of the map. And I believe he's a key bearer, he, she, not sure. We will need to get keys for something. I don't remember exactly why, but I know there's a need for keys. I am aware of it. I just don't know what we do with those keys. Missile expansion. And before we go that way, let's look off this edge. Ooh, danger. But also get this lore. This lore is definitely hidden from people that don't like to look and explore completely. Easily missable. Our search for a home took us throughout the cosmos. For many a great cycle we roamed, yet a place to call our own eluded us. In time we began to despair, feeling the search was in vain. We considered remaining among the stars, until a scout returned with news of a world unlike any other. When we beheld Aether for the first time, so great was her beauty that we forsook the stars forever, to live upon her surface. From that day forth, the Luminoth were of Aether, our blessed paradise. A little zoom up in here. No offense to the Luminoth, but really? I mean, it's nice here, but it's not that nice. It's no Talon 4. Rotating camera. Good way to waste some time. While the game loads. Look at these light beams coming out. New research. Aegon Bearer Pod is a hardy desert platform used by the Luminoth to store things, such as health. Click, click. Dead for 1.1 decacycles, body has been badly damaged by sandstorms and heat. New creature. Luminite thrives on light and can render itself invisible to most predators. New research. Sandgrass. It relies exclusively on solar energy for sustenance, making it well adapted for life in a desert. Whoop. Let's just kind of run past this. It's kind of an odd scan. There's nothing to actually do with that. Ah. Welcome to the Aegon Wastes. A lot of lightning, a lot of desert, a lot of big triple red mirrors. Before, oh, we got an orange door over there. So these are the same flyers that kind of flew by us earlier before fighting our first boss, the Sandbat. And before I get hit by this creepy crawler, what are you? The Sand Digger. Make sure to enunciate that one correctly. Pop! Let's go in here. And with that, we hit our first... Look at these guys flying about. The end of our first episode at this save station. I'm Young Guru. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.